Alright, in this video we're going to go over and discuss the off-page optimization, what's required there to actually get your video ranked. So in the previous video we covered on-page optimization to make sure that your keywords are in the proper place to ensure that your video gets ranked and YouTube and Google is able to recognize it, that this video is about the particular keyword or topic that you're trying to rank it for. And in this video we're going to discuss how to actually push that video to the top of the search engine. So the previous step, the on-page optimization, that was really the all the quote work that's involved. The rest of the steps are very automated. And for getting the videos pushed to the top of the search engines, we're going to outsource that using a site called Fiverr. Now you've probably heard of Fiverr, you've probably heard of buying backlinks from places like Fiverr. I'm going to show you the exact Fiverr gigs that I use and have used over and over again to repeatedly rank video after video. So you don't have to guess, you don't have to go and sift through all the thousands of gigs on there for backlinks and link building. So I really only use about 2 to 3 different Fiverr gigs, mainly just this one and this other one. And you don't have to worry about trying to remember this exact gig or this exact URL here. I'll have links somewhere close to this video in this lecture that you can that'll take you to these exact pages, so you don't have to worry about trying to memorize or copy this URL or this exact text here. So I mainly just start with purchasing these first 2 gigs, and these are going to give us a lot of backlinks to point to our YouTube video, to push it to the top of the search engines, at least in YouTube, and in some cases it can also rank on the first page of Google if there's not a whole lot of competition for that particular keyword that you're going after. And then to give it a little bit of extra social proof, if your video for whatever reason needs some sort of social proof or authority attached to it, like you want to show that there's some sort of activity going on with it, as far as a little bit of views, a little bit of comments, then I will throw in this gig. So for a total of about $15, so for a total of about $10 to $15 here is all you need to get your video pushed to the top of the YouTube search engine. And then as far as the time frame of when you should start seeing some results, since these gigs typically take a couple of days on average to execute, I usually give my videos about 2 weeks before I go and check to see where they're ranked at. So about 10 to 14 days. And then after about 14 days, if you don't see a significant increase in the rankings, then you may want to hit it again with these 2 gigs here one more time. After that, I've got some other backlinking gigs that you may want to mix and match and throw in there if you want to push it a little further to the top. And I've included all those extra gigs here in this downloadable report that you'll be able to download here in this training course. So that's basically all I do for the backlinks. And the reason that this works, just to give you some kind of insight so you know why this works and why this is so effective, is because if we come over here to Moz, which is a backlink tool, you can analyze backlinks. You can see also the domain authority and the page authority of websites. So I've plugged in YouTube, and you can see here the domain authority is 100, page authority is 97. So what exactly does that mean? Well, that lets you know that YouTube is a very, very high authority website, and since they get so many views every single day and they have so many links pointing back to their popular videos, it's very difficult for YouTube and Google to detect what is spammy links and what isn't spammy links, because they get so much traffic on a daily basis, and there's so many links pointing back to those popular videos, those videos that go viral. So Google hardly notices a blip when you blast a couple thousand links to a video, because it actually looks natural in relation to the type of traffic and the type of links and backlinks that are pointing to the different videos and YouTube as a whole on a regular basis. So that's basically why you can spam YouTube videos with backlinks, and they rank very quickly, very easily. And that would be very different from if that was your own website, because that would typically be not very natural in the eyes of Google. Your particular, if you have a website, it probably doesn't get 1 billion views a day. So it would look slightly unnatural to have 1,000, 10,000 links to be blasted to a particular web page or a video on your website as opposed to YouTube. And then one thing I forgot, as far as the backlinking here, as far as the keywords and the anchor text you want to use for the keywords here, I've kind of outlined that here in this guide that you'll be able to download. You want to focus on 1 or 2 main keywords. So using the example of the Microsite Masters video, I've got Microsite Masters, Microsite Masters Review as my main keywords. But what you also want to throw in there to mix it up a little bit so it looks a little more natural is to throw in a couple of different generic anchor texts in there, such as click here, learn more, the actual URL of the particular video that you're trying to rank. So that's what I do to mix it up. Now the gigs that you're going to be purchasing here, they'll tell you exactly what they need, but basically they'll usually just need the anchor text and the URLs that you're trying to rank, but they may need some other keywords or a brief description and usually a sentence or two, so it won't be very hard for you to put that together. So that's basically all you need as far as the backlinking goes. Just focus on these 2 gigs, and again, if you need any sort of social proof for any reason, for whatever for the type of product or service or video that you're making, then you may want to consider this one as a third to throw in there. And then a great tool to keep track of your videos if you're ranking multiple videos is a tool called ProRank Tracker. They have a couple different packages here, but if you're just getting started, they have a very generous free package, so it's not going to cost you anything. I'll have a link below this video to where you can check out ProRank Tracker and get signed up, so you can start keeping track of all the YouTube videos that you're ranking for the particular keywords that you're trying to rank for. So that's all you need to know as far as the off-page optimization, as far as SEO goes, for how to get your video ranked.